welcome to the show. Great to be with you. Thanks for stopping by today, and hope you're having a good day wherever and however you may be listening or watching the show, and whatever you may be doing. Hope your week, you made it through the week in one piece. We're headed, this is the Memorial Day edition of Let's Talk, weekend edition of Let's Talk Nutrition. Monday, and this is a nice weekend. People, families together. This is good, right? It's good. And barbecuing. Read my articles on barbecuing. I know. I always ruin the party. Somebody's got to say it. I've talked about it many times before. Maybe after this segment, opening segment, I'll.
This is the first year that I haven't went out and bought steaks.
Well, you're making progress.
It's like saving a deck chair off the Titanic with me, but yeah. Yeah, it's the first year I haven't bought steaks.
You don't need to be eating steaks. It's good. It's progress.
It is. I mean,
don't you feel better?
I do. I really do.
You feel better, right? You look better.
Yeah. I mean, this morning I woke up. I actually am wearing a pair of shorts I haven't been able to wear in almost 2 years.
There you go. So there's other trousers and shorts and whatnot. You can take those on your camping trip and use them as a tent.
Yeah.
How about that?
They're big.
That's a lot of curtain material there.
Scarlett's going, I can make a dress out of those.
You can make two. Yeah. Each pant leg may be a gown. Turn it into a gown. You could dress a bridal party with those breeches, brother.
I threw shirts out when I got down 40, when I lost 40 pounds. I threw them out.
Good.
And the reason was my thought was, if I don't have them, then I won't be tempted to gain the weight back to wear them.
You don't need them. Give them away. All right. So yesterday I alluded to this contest that's coming up. We had a big meeting about it yesterday. Let's Talk Nutrition is partnered with New Chapter, and we are going to have a big contest, man. And you're going to hear the promo. And in the promo, I say, just as there are junk foods, there are junk supplements. And off-brand supplements are often made, as you hear on this show, with inferior materials and artificial ingredients, right? But that's not the case with New Chapter products. Now, for 35 years, mind you, New Chapter has been a leader in supplement quality. That's the truth. By putting the wisdom of nature into its whole food supplements. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to offer you a chance to win a year's supply. No, I didn't make, that's not a typo or a mistake. A year's supply of 4 New Chapter core supplements from Let's Talk Nutrition. You've got 3 ways to enter. It's simple. Visit Let's Talk Nutrition Facebook page. Click on the New Chapter Contest Enter button. You'll see it right there. You can also go to letstalknutrition.com and same thing. You'll see a New Chapter promotion with an enter button on it. Just click on. No?
I was going to say the third one. Don't start that. Don't tell them about the third one yet. Because
why?
He don't have anything to take care of it right now. So in case people called.
They're not calling today.
Okay.
No call. The contest isn't on now. I'm just telling you how to do it. And then we have a third way, and I'll keep that a secret until the contest actually starts. The contest will begin June the 1st and will end June 30th. You don't have to buy anything. You don't have to sign any contracts. You don't have to give up your firstborn grandchild. Nothing. All you have to do is visit the the LTN website, the LTN Facebook page, and then we'll have a third way for you. I'll tell you about that later. And there are going to be 3 randomly selected winners. And the products, there'll be Zyflamend, Homega, there'll be a multi included in the giveaway. This is pretty good. And Bone Strength Take Care. Those are core supplements. Core Bone Strength Take Care, Homega, One Daily Multi, and Zyflamend. We'll have to figure out what the dollar amount of that would be. And there'll be 3 winners. Now, if you're smart, what you'll do is you'll get your family members to enter too. That increases your odds of winning. There'll be 4 supplements there, a year's supply. I mean, it's pretty generous. It's great. It's good. We love it. I was all in. Yeah, sign me up. And so when we really kick that baby off, you'll hear a lot about it. We'll keep reminding you and encouraging you to enter It's simple. It'll be simple. We have other ways. You'll see. And the good strategy would be to get as many people as you know to sign up. That way, it's like you pool your chances, right? It's good.
I mean, the rules are there's no purchase necessary as long as you're 18 years of age and you live in the continental United States. That's it,
right? And there's been no, no, that's it. It's all good. I was thinking about it. This is really good because it gives. It's a way to give back to people. Yes. And some people supplements are. But listen, compared to 20, 30 years ago, the price of supplements now are a lot cheaper. I know you may not think that.
Really?
Oh, please stop it. I always joke. I said, you used to go into a health store, you felt like you were buying product at gunpoint. It was so expensive.
Really?
Absolutely. Absolutely. It was crazy. And, I said, how can anybody afford this? And then these chain stores started popping up. Like here in the Tampa Bay, Vitamin Discount Center stores. They were the first to really do it on a big scale. And then others started to follow suit. And the more stores, the more competition, the lower the prices.
You were telling me something about a vitamin one of the major vitamins that you can't even digest it. It almost comes out like a pill still.
I don't recall what that is.
I'll tell you off there, but I was just...
That's a junk supplement. And that's a point that consumer needs to remember. You get what you pay for, and you pay for what you get. Right? If you buy something, what I mean by you pay for what you get, meaning that you buy a junk supplement, it may cause side effects, and you're going to pay for that, boy.
You had some side effects from food.
Food. I can't tell you. I don't want to. 4 bad episodes recently with some product, and I finally figured out what was the problem was. And I'm, you got to be so careful. You got to pay attention. That's why I talk about these companies and let you know who's who and what's what. New Chapter's good. They got a new supplement out that is killer, man. It's great. It's great. Come back, I'll tell you about it. And then I want to tell you about your drinking water. I got some bad news. Shocking. I'll let you know what it is.
I'm Joy McCarthy, holistic nutritionist, and I expect more from my multivitamin. I've researched many vitamins, and what's truly different about Every Woman's One Daily from New Chapter is that it's fermented with probiotics and whole foods and gentle even on an empty stomach. Every Woman's One Daily helps you feel good every day. giving you immune, energy, and stress support, and nutrients for bone and heart health. You will notice a difference. Every Woman's One Daily recently won the Best Multivitamin Award, and I love that it's non-GMO project verified. Discover the wisdom of nature with New Chapter.
Whether you spend your free time on a treadmill, under a car, or in your garden, if your active lifestyle leaves you sore, Body Figure's Inflammaforce may be exactly what you need. Inflammaforce has a natural herb blend that acts as an anti-inflammatory to help maintain healthy joint and mobility support. There are standardized herbs like white willow, boswellia, turmeric, ginger, and devil's claw. The vegetarian capsule promotes easy digestion and a fast-acting dissolve process. Inflammaforce includes a proprietary enzyme herbal blend full of antioxidants and flavonoids that target pain and inflammation throughout the body. Body Vigor's Inflammaforce contains ingredients that support normal, healthy joint flexibility and function, builds healthy tissue, and helps with your recovery process. So if you're tired of sore joints and inflamed muscles, Body Vigor's Inflammaforce is your answer. Purchase Inflammaforce.
Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. A little bit of a concerning story that's trending off the coast of Seattle. We know that there's an opioid epidemic going on. Okay, that's horrible. Now, no pun intended, a downstream effect is that the mussels off the coast of Seattle are testing positive for opioids. Pharmaceuticals that make their way into the water. As more in this story, and I'll give attribution to CBS News, as more Americans, communities try to deal with this opioid addiction epidemic that I've been talking about on the show lately, it now turns out that scientists at the Washington Department of Fish and Wildlife have discovered evidence that opioids, drugs, are having an impact, literally, on us by filtering into the water, and they have flowed downstream to affect marine life. They use mussels, that, you know what mussels are, as a barometer of pollution. This is interesting. In the waters off Seattle, they reported, and discovered that oxycodone has found its way in the marine environment for shellfish to test positive. The shellfish are now on part of the opioid epidemic. You can't make this up. Turns out that mussels they call them filter feeders. That is, they have the ability to absorb contaminants from their environment into their tissues, and they do that in a very concentrated way, it was reported. What the scientists do is they use these cages to transplant clean mussels from an aquaculture source on Whidbey Island in the Seattle area to 18 urbanized locations around Puget Sound. Several months later, they will pull those previously uncontaminated mussels back out of those waters that are in the urban area, and together with the Puget Sound Institute, they test to see. In 3 of the 18 locations where they put these uncontaminated mussels and then left them there for a while, the mussels tested positive for trace amounts of oxycodone. So what happens is humans consume the opioids, such as oxycodone, and then excreting traces of the drug into the toilet, go to the bathroom. Those chemicals then end up in the wastewater. And while many contaminants are filtered out of the wastewater before it's released into the oceans, CBS reported, wastewater management systems can't entirely filter out drugs. And I was telling Gary, at some, they have these piles of pills. Did you find that story?
Yeah. And that's...
You thought I was making that up.
And you're kind of frightening. Okay. Where I live at, they use a lot of recycled water outside. You can actually purchase recycled water and have it pumped to your house. We're on a well where I'm at, actually. So it kind of scares me because they're recycling the water. The water's going to go back into the ground, the aquifer.
So did you find the story on where at these water treatment plants where they have pills in piles? No?
Yeah, only half of the drugs are removed by the sewage treatment plants, and that's in Scientific American.
So they have to pull them out, and then they collect them, and they create this giant pile. Do you have an image? They show you an image of it?
No, they got a story, and I'm posting it to our Facebook page right now.
What Jennifer Langsbury, a biologist at the Washington Department of Fish and Wildlife, said, quote, "What we eat and what we excrete goes into Puget Sound." She told this to a CBS affiliate, KIRO, in Seattle. She said further, "It's telling me that there's a lot of people taking oxycodone in the Puget Sound area," close quote. Yeah. Well, it's not just oxycodone. If you go to the Environmental Working Group, you can learn more about pharmaceuticals polluting U.S. tap water. They've got a lot of stories on that and work. It's just, they have what they call the Environmental Working Group's National Tap Water Quality Database. They do good work, man. The working group studies, the Environmental Working Group studies show that tap water across the United States is contaminated with industrial chemicals, and we know that millions of Americans are also drinking low-level mixtures of pharmaceuticals. They said in their article, or Jane Houlihan said from EWG, with every glass of water. My goodness. The Environmental Working Group Vice President for Research is who Jane Houlihan is, and she went on to say, the health effect of this cocktail of chemicals and drugs hasn't been studied, but we are concerned about the risks for infants and others who are vulnerable. I'm concerned about everybody. How about that? Once again, the press is doing EPA's work when it comes to informing the public about contaminated tap water, close quote. The Environmental Working Group, one analysis they did showed that of the top 200 drugs in the United States, 13% list serious side effects at levels of less than 100 parts per billion in human blood. Those drugs are making their way into the water, into the drinking water. That's not just in Seattle or Puget Sound. And it's not just opioids. I'm talking not only about pharmaceuticals, I'm talking about other kinds of chemicals. I do not drink anything from my tap water. Zero. You know, zero, zero. Don't do it. I won't do it. I don't care what they say. Oh, and if you think bottled water, check out the Environmental Working Group's little treatise on bottled water. Some of that bottled water is just as contaminated as the water coming out of your faucet. How about that? And you're paying for it. You need to check this. There's so many stories. I could do this show for 4 hours. There's so many things I could share with you. It just it lights your hair on fire. At every bend and turn, at every twist and turn, there's a bend and turn, and a bend and turn, there's a twist and turn.
I'm Joy McCarthy, holistic nutritionist, and I expect more from my multivitamin. I've researched many vitamins, and what's truly different about Every Woman's One Daily from New Chapter is that it's fermented with probiotics and whole foods and gentle even on an empty stomach. Every Woman's One Daily helps you feel good every day, giving you immune, energy, and stress support, and nutrients for bone and heart health. You will notice a difference. Every Woman's One Daily recently won the Best Multivitamin Award, and I love that it's non-GMO project verified. Discover the wisdom of nature with New Chapter.
Whether you spend your free time on a treadmill, under a car, or in your garden, if your active lifestyle leaves you sore, Body Figures Inflammaforce may be exactly what you need. Inflammaforce has a natural herb blend that acts as an anti-inflammatory to help maintain healthy joint and mobility support. There are standardized herbs like white willow, boswellia, turmeric, ginger, and devil's claw. The vegetarian capsule promotes easy digestion and a fast-acting dissolve process. Inflammaforce includes a proprietary enzyme herbal blend full of antioxidants and flavonoids that target pain and inflammation throughout the body. Body Vigor's Inflammaforce contains ingredients that support normal, healthy joint flexibility and function, builds healthy tissue, and helps with your recovery process. So if you're tired of sore joints and inflamed muscles, Body Vigor's Inflammaforce is your answer. Purchase Inflammaforce.
This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. Welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition, talking about contaminated water with what? Pharmaceuticals, the residue of drugs found in drinking water. In this story that's trending this morning in Puget Sound in Seattle, they're finding traces of opioid in the water or in the mussels. So it's in the water. The mussels are picking it up. The story was giving attribution to CBS News. I've built shows entirely around this theme. As I was probing further into this, I came across I was at the Environmental Working Group website, and then I saw hidden carcinogen taints tap water, consumer products nationwide. And what's concerning is that what concerns the EWG is that the current EPA is that, I'll tell you what this contaminant is here, and this chemical is in a minute. The current EPA is allowing they will allow exposures 1,000 times higher than the EPA's risk level previously. 1,000 times higher. And let me tell you about the drug. This is a relatively new report from the EWG 2017. And that's the title of the report. Hidden carcinogen taints tap water, consumer products nationwide. An industrial solvent classified as likely carcinogen, I'm giving attribution to EWG now, which is also a common impurity in cosmetics and household cleaners, they said, was detected in samples of drinking water supplies for nearly 90 million Americans in 45 states. Whoa. This is according to testing data from local utilities analyzed by the Environmental Working Group. The test showed that more than 7 million people in 27 states are served by public water systems with higher average levels of the chemical I-4-dioxane than the level the Environmental Protection Agency considers to marginally increase cancer risk. Really. The level that is established by the EPA in 2013 what that was established in 2013 by the EPA, is 0.3 parts per billion. That's all they wanted to allow. That's good. And the EWG and others endorsed that level, 3.5 parts per billion. But that health-based guideline does not set a larger limit for I-4-dioxane in drinking water. Or a legal limit, I should say. What's going on right now, the current EPA administration is wanting to allow levels up to 1,000 times higher than previously established, which was, I told you, 3.35 parts per billion. Now, these seem like abstractions. These issues seem like just high-level abstractions. They're not abstract. The number of people, if you start to do the research into this arena on contaminated water, contaminated soil, contaminated air, honestly, you get beside yourself. But with the water, people are getting sick. People do get cancer. People do get these diseases and don't have any genetic predisposition, and they wonder how it happened. And it gets hard to prove at some point. We know from our experience, if people that live near industrial facilities, dumping facilities, like city dumps or wherever, where they deposit all the waste and whatnot, people get sick at different kinds of industrial plants. This is not a secret. But you don't need to be living near those sites or high-risk areas to get sick. And it makes me mad when they say, well, it's a lower risk when your risk for cancer. Really? How about no risk? How about that? How about if we had water and soil and air where the risk was hardly existent? What would be wrong with that? You say that's impossible. Is it? We have these regulations for a reason. And I'm concerned that we're softening these regulations and things are going to... It's not right, man. It's just not right. You're putting the public's health at risk. And that's everybody. Children, young children, elderly, everybody's at risk. There's so much I could tell you and share with you. I just don't have the time to do it. But you get overwhelmed. I wrote a series on, a toxic world that we live in. There's another one to worry about. I-4-dioxane. It's in drinking water. Unbelievable. Give me a call.
You can reach us at 877-897-8255. That's 877-897-TALK. Or send Dr. Garko an email at drgarko@letstalknutrition.com.
And if you're a farmer and you live, and you're using chemical, you need to be concerned, or people living near areas where they're growing crop and by the thousands of acres, the soil gets contaminated. You were mentioning to me that places that put people at risk.
Yeah.
And what were they saying?
One of the things is if you have a salted road, if somebody salts the road during the wintertime, that'll put your drinking water at risk. And I never even thought of that one.
I grew up in Pittsburgh. I mean, they were salting the roads all the time. It tore up my Ford Mustang up. It started to rust.
Yeah, I was like, I didn't even think of that one. I mean,
what were some other areas if
you're near rural communities near farming,
right? Near
dry cleaning?
Dry cleaning? Wow. That's one of the most hazardous professions, being a dry cleaning operator or owner.
Industry?
the chemicals they use in dry are so dangerous. Those people are at great risk for
trucking / construction companies.
Right.
That was kind of interesting. Construction companies. So I thought, then I realized, because they're hauling the debris out of old homes, which has asbestos in it and everything else. Didn't even think of it.
Just amazing. I mean, you can't even. What have we come to? You're even afraid to drink your drinking water.
And this is all what you need to get your water tested if you live by these things.
We'll come back. We'll tell you about that. This is Dr. Michael Garca. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garco. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garco. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garca. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garco. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garco. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garca. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garco. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garco. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garca. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local. Welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. If you have some sort of system at home on your drinking water that you found very effective in filtering out contaminants, please give us a call. If you could share that, it would be helpful. I know many of you do that and have tried many different things, charcoal filters and whatnot, all kind of filtering systems that are out there. There are also various tests that can be conducted. You can do them at home. They have these kits. You can test for lead and other contaminants. You can do it yourself, or you can hire a professional company, a water company, and they can come out and test as well. But if you have any insight from your own experience in either filtering your water at home or testing the water, give us a call.
At 877-897-8255. That's 877-897-8255. I'm actually in the market for a portable one.
Portable what?
Portable filtration pitcher. Have you seen these?
No.
Yeah, they have one that's, because I live in an apartment, so obviously I don't want to.
So you put water in the pitcher, and what is that? Is it a charcoal filter? Or what?
It's supposed to filter it, but I don't.
Does it work?
That's why I hope somebody will call in and say which one works.
As I understand it, it's not all that hard, but it's not all that easy to filter the water and to do it in the right way. And you see all these contraptions on the plumbing by the sinks or wherever in the house. And then you see people that just have something stuck in the faucet, some sort of filter. I don't know much about that, quite frankly.
And neither do I.
And so if any of you out there listening or watching, if you happen to have a system that really works, please share it. I'm all ears. I want to know. And by the way, I know that we're all wanting to drink, many are wanting to drink bottled water, but you need to go and do a little research on, and I can't mention any brands, but there are some brands of bottled water out there. They're no better. In fact, end up, in some cases, I think, being worse than the water coming out of your faucet, your tap water. So I'm just saying. You know?
What about acid rain, Doc?
Acid rain's bad news. I mean, it's part of the climate. We're destroying the atmosphere. All these chemicals getting into the atmosphere, and acid rain. Remember, that was in the news a lot.
Is that what leaves the little marks on your car?
It can. I'm not worried about the car as I am about my lungs and my body and my health, right?
Right.
Acid rain, give you is the rainfall made, when rainfall is made sufficiently acidic by atmospheric pollution that will cause environmental harm. That would include you and me, by the way.
All right.
Typically to forests and lakes, they say. Okay, fine. The main cause is industrial burning of coal and other fossil fuels.
What about when they burn the fields in South Florida?
The waste gases from which contain sulfur and nitrogen oxides from these coal and sulfur fuels then combine with atmospheric water to form acids. And then when it rains, that stuff drops. And the burning of what? What was that, Gary?
They burn the sugar cane in South Florida. They burn fields of acres of it.
I don't know if that is how contaminating that is. But the U.S. EPA, if you go to their website, and you can learn about acid rain or acid deposition. It's a broad term that includes many forms of precipitation with acidic components, such as sulfuric or nitric acid, that will fall to the ground from the atmosphere in wet or dry forms, by the way. This can include rain, snow, fog, hail, or even dust that is acidic. I mean, it's one thing after another, right? What we do to the planet, this rock that's spinning in this vast cosmos. And what if, just what if, we were the only life forms? Some scientists don't believe that, but what if? And what are we doing? And scientists are, it's a good thing we're trying to figure out how to get ships off the planet into space. There might, God knows, we'll all be gone by then, but there may come a day when the planet is so polluted. You talk about a hard move. We're moving. Where are you going? Oh, we're going to planet X, Y, or Z. Really?
Going to go to Titan with Tom Cruise.
Gives a whole new meaning to Mayflower. Mayflower moving and
yeah. There's a movie where they talk about the destruction of the planet, and they have to WALL-E, with the little cartoon movie.
Mm-hmm.
So
I know these seem far-fetched, right? Well, let me see. How did this all start? First, it starts people have to move off their street.
Mm-hmm.
Then people have to move out of the neighborhood entirely because it's so contaminated. Next thing you know, people are going to have to move out of the county. Right? We start with moving down the street because the water where you live the soil is so contaminated. Yeah. So, I know it seems far-fetched. Perhaps it is, but I'm trying to make a point. Sooner or later, we run out of space. Where are you going to move? If you turn the planet into a toilet, or worse yet, a sewer, and in some places it's like that. I mean, look what happened in Flint. That episode in Flint, where they messed with the water. The city officials, state officials messed with the water, and those poor people, what happened to them? So this is, again, all this seems abstract until you have an episode like that, and then you actually can see what lead will do to a human being. I'm just saying, and we have to be vigilant. And I'm always careful how I talk about these things because I can get pretty animated. Then you seem like you're a crazy person, and you lose your credibility. So you have to sort of temper your passion for the topic. And I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but again, what they did in Flint was a conspiracy. Government officials, state and local government officials conspired to provide water to people that was deadly. And they're still suffering there. So it's not an abstraction. These issues are real. They're real. Be vigilant. Speak truth to power. Don't worry about if you hurt somebody's feelings. You are listening to Let's Talk Nutrition. We're trying to be pollution-free, contaminant-free, organic, and all those good things. Lord knows we try. Ellen Kamhi will be my guest. She'll show up. She probably has a thought or two about all these kinds of issues. We'll see after the top of the hour.
At Country Life Vitamins, we've been helping people live happy, healthy lives since 1971. And we believe integrity should always be our number one ingredient. We are committed to this belief because you deserve high-quality nutrition, specifically crafted with the highest standards to support your health. Country Life's manufacturing facility is an NSF GMP-registered facility, as well as USDA certified organic.
This is Dr. Michael
so you can
Garko.
feel
Thank
good
you for
about the
watching
products
Let's
you're
Talk
taking.
Nutrition.
Country
The
Life
show will
Vitamins is
return
also
shortly.
the first supplement company in the United States to have a complete line of products certified gluten-free. That's over 500 products. Country Life Vitamins' pledge of integrity is based on 5 standards: authenticity, Cleanliness, freshness, consistency, and accuracy. Ask for Country Life's top-selling products, such as Coenzyme B Advanced for increased energy, or Flex Able for joint health. Country Life Vitamins' commitment to ensure all of our products are pure, wholesome, gluten-free supplements full of natural goodness provides peace of mind with the knowledge you are using a brand you can trust.
Are you waking up each day to the life you have to live or to the life you want to live? Better health shouldn't be left to chance. Smart choices to living longer and stronger include making Kyolic Aged Garlic Extract a part of your daily routine. For years, medical researchers have recommended adding Kyolic to the diet as a powerful tool to enhancing overall heart and immune health.
This is Dr. Michael
Recent
Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition.
The show using Kyolic suggest that garlic may slow plaque formation in the arteries and support healthy cholesterol and homocysteine levels. Previous research also shows Kyolic may enhance your immune system defenses.
This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly.
Available worldwide. Maintaining a healthier you could extend your life. Your wellness begins with Kyolic Aged Garlic Extract. Available everywhere fine nutritional supplements are sold. Visit Kyolic.com. That's KYOLIC.com. Or call 1-800-421-2998 for a free sample today.
The proceeding was a commercial program paid for by Let's Talk Nutrition, LLC.
This is NBC Facebook and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern.
Neighbors
check your local listings.
And strangers
we'll be right
alike.
back.
No official first responders here, just volunteers going in and bringing folks out.
This is what America's about.
Sometimes it's nice to see all the good that's out there. We have seen it in community after community after community.
Watch NBC Nightly News with Lester Holt. Evenings
This is
on
Dr. Michael
NBC.
Garko. Thank you for watching Let's
Your
Talk
Tampa Bay
Nutrition.
area
The show will
forecast,
return
partly
shortly.
cloudy and muggy, a 50% chance for late-day downpours, high 87. Cloudy tonight, the low 73. A 60% chance for heavy showers tomorrow, high 81. Sunday, a 70% chance
This is
for
Dr. Michael
tropical
Garko.
downpours.
Thank you for watching
high
Let's Talk
81.
Nutrition.
For
The
news,
show will
weather, and
return
traffic
shortly.
anytime. Tune to News Radio 970, WFLA.
This report is brought to you by Unbound.org.
There's a girl in El Salvador who dreams of becoming an engineer. There's an elder in Uganda who dreams of having a community to call his own. No two dreams are the same.
This is Dr.
Help
Michael
one
Garko.
person
Thank you for
achieve
watching
theirs
Let's Talk
at
Nutrition. Following
unbound.org.
commercial messages, the show will return shortly.
1250
LTN
wins,
streams live Monday through
WHNZ,
Friday, 9 to 11
Tampa
a.m.
Bay.
Eastern on
Available
YouTube,
everywhere
Facebook,
you
and the LTN website. The show
CBS
also
News
airs
on
on
the
radio
hour.
coast to coast,
Sponsored by
including Hawaii,
TerraWorks Relief.
Monday through Friday,
I'm
9
Jim
to 11
Taylor.
a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings.
Harvey Weinstein
We'll be right back.
surrendered, arrested, charged with rape in a New York courtroom. The prosecutor just now.
The defendant is to post $1 million cash or...
Weinstein will post $1 million bail. He has to wear an electronic monitor. WCBS's Sean Adams there this morning
This is
as
Dr.
Weinstein
Michael
gave
Garko.
himself
Thank you
up.
for
He
watching
describes the
Let's
scene
Talk
outside
Nutrition.
a
The
New
show
York
will
police
return
precinct.
shortly.
Photographers yelled, "Harvey, Harvey." They were trying to get him to look their way so they could get a picture of him head on, but the disgraced movie mogul did not turn. He faced forward, eyes down,
This is Dr.
as
Michael
he
Garko.
shuffled
Thank
into
you
the
for
first
watching
police
Let's Talk
precinct
Nutrition.
station
The
house.
show will
He
return
wore a dark
shortly.
suit, blue shirt, white collar. Under one arm, he clung to some very large books. We don't know what those books are.
This just in, school shooting. West Middle School, Noblesville, Indiana. 2 people in critical condition. A shooter is in custody. Police are on the scene. The school on lockdown. Police officers are
This is
requesting
Dr. Michael
additional
Garko.
medical
Thank you
help
for
there.
watching Let's
And
Talk
wait just a
Nutrition.
minute. One day
Following
after
commercial
canceling the
messages,
summit with
show
North
will
Korea,
return shortly.
President Trump
LTN
tempers
streams
that a
live
bit.
Monday through
Departing
Friday,
for the
9 to
Naval
11 a.m.
Academy, where
Eastern
he's
on
delivering the
YouTube,
commencement
Facebook,
address,
and
the president told
LTN website.
reporters
The show
the North
also
Koreans
airs on
put out
radio
a
coast
very
to
nice
coast,
statement.
including Hawaii,
The day after
Monday
he
through
canceled
Friday,
the
9 to
Singapore
11
summit,
a.m.
Mr.
Eastern.
Trump
Please
suggested
check
it
your
could
local
move forward
listings.
next
We'll be
month
right
as
back.
scheduled.
It could even be the 12th. We're talking to them now. They very much want to do it. We'd like to do it. We're going to see what happens.
Asked if the North Koreans are playing games with him, the president responded, "Everybody plays games." Stephen Portnoy, CBS News, the White House.
Few
This is
answers
Dr.
in the
Michael
case of a
Garko.
bomb
Thank
that
you
went
for
off inside
watching
an
Let's
Indian
Talk
restaurant
Nutrition.
outside
The show will
Toronto last
return
night.
shortly.
Reporter Siobhan Morris.
They're really still in the infancy of this investigation. The 2 men who walked into a restaurant last night while 2 birthday parties were going on and set off a bomb.
This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return
3 people
shortly.
still hospitalized. Dinner hour in Oklahoma City. Police say a man walked into a restaurant, opened fire, wounding 2 customers, then shot dead by a handgun-carrying civilian in the parking lot. The high cost of gas may be keeping a lot of us a lot closer to home this holiday weekend. AAA spokeswoman Jeanette Castellano.
1 in 4 gas stations in America are selling gas at $3 or more. And that's about 50 cents more than this time last year.
Ireland, a yes vote today to legalize abortion. A no vote to keep abortion illegal.
I couldn't wait to get down here to vote. I feel like I've wasted all of my adult life to have a chance to have a say on this.
Observers do suggest the vote will be very close. The Dow right now is down 65 points. The NASDAQ is up 9. This is CBS News.
To prevent and relieve muscle cramps in your legs and feet, use TheraWorks Relief. Get TheraWorks Relief today at select Walgreens, CVS, and Rite Aid pharmacies or TheraWorksRelief.com.
Thank you for watching Let's Talk
To prevent
Nutrition.
muscle cramps
The
in
show
your
will
legs and
return
feet, use
shortly.
TheraWorks Relief. This fast-acting foam is clinically proven to relieve leg and foot cramps. Get TheraWorks Relief today at select Walgreens, CVS, and Rite Aid pharmacies or TheraWorksRelief.com. Ask your
This is
pharmacist
Dr. Michael
for
Gargo.
TheraWorks
Thank you
Relief.
for watching Let's
ZipRecruiter,
Talk
the
Nutrition. The
smartest
show
way to
will
hire.
return shortly.
ZipRecruiter posts your job to over 100 job boards with just one click. And then their smart matching technology finds the right candidates. Try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free.
It's time to join the millions of people that meet happy with Zoom
This is
video
Dr. Michael
conferencing.
Gargo. Thank
Zoom
you for
gives you
watching Let's
flawless
Talk
video,
Nutrition.
crystal
Following
clear
commercial
audio,
messages, the
and
show will
instant
return
sharing
shortly.
across
LTN
any
streams
mobile,
live
tablet,
Monday through
or
Friday,
desktop
9 to 11
device.
a.m.
But the
Eastern
best
on
thing about
YouTube,
Zoom,
Facebook,
it just
and the
works.
LTN
So
website. The
ditch
show
the
also
distractions.
airs on radio
Join the
coast to
movement
coast,
and meet
including
happy
Hawaii,
with
Monday
Zoom
through
video
Friday, 9 to
conferencing.
11 a.m.
Visit
Eastern. Please check
Zoom.us
your
to set
local
up your
listings.
free account
We'll be right
today.
back.
That's Zoom.us. Zoom video conferencing.
Next chance to win $1,000 coming up at 30 past the hour on 1250 WHNZ.
When you're hiring, you don't want to sort through dozens of irrelevant resumes.
This is
You
Dr.
want an
Michael
efficient
Gargo.
way
Thank
to
you
get
for
to a
watching
short
Let's
list of
Talk
qualified
Nutrition.
candidates.
The show will return
That's
shortly.
why you need Indeed.com. Post a job in minutes. Set up screener questions based on your job requirements. Then zero in on qualified candidates using our intuitive online dashboard.
This is
Discover
Dr.
why
Michael
3
Gargo.
million
Thank you for
businesses
watching Let's
use
Talk
Indeed for
Nutrition.
hiring.
The show will
Post
return
a job
shortly.
today at Indeed.com/hire. Search for greatness. Search Indeed.
From the Florida Central Credit Union Home Loans Traffic Center.
They have an overturned truck. The left lane is blocked and the exit lanes from northbound I-75 to the Selman. Southbound US 19 remains blocked at New York Avenue
This is
with a
Dr.
serious
Michael
accident
Gargo. Thank you for
investigation in
watching
Hudson.
Let's Talk
And there's wreck in
Nutrition.
the right lane
Following
northbound
commercial
275
messages, the show will
approaching
return
I-4.
shortly.
See traffic problems,
LTN
call
streams
800
live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website.
This
The
report
show
is
also
brought to you
airs on
by
radio coast to coast,
Unbound.org.
including Hawaii, Monday through Friday,
Do you
9 to
really
11
love
a.m.
your tires?
Eastern. Please check
Did you
your
know people
local
who drive
listings.
on
We'll be
Toyo
right
tires
back.
love them? Imagine loving your tires. Toyo Tires. Visit toyotires.com to see why.
1250 winds, weather center forecast. Today's high getting into the mid to upper 80s. Look for the clouds to move in this afternoon.
This is
and
Dr.
mid
Michael
to late day
Gargo. Thank you
showers
for
and
watching
storms
Let's Talk
lingering
Nutrition.
bit into the
The
evening,
show
then
will
tapering
return
off.
shortly.
Start the weekend in the lower 80s. Rain chance for Saturdays, mainly in the afternoon. Then we'll see evening and overnight showers into Sunday. Look
The
for a soggy
following
Sunday
is a
and Monday.
commercial program paid for by
This is
Let's
Dr.
Talk
Michael Gargo.
Nutrition,
Thank you for watching Let's
LLC.
Talk
The
Nutrition.
opinions,
The show
viewpoints,
will
and
return
promises
shortly.
made during the following program are not those of WHNZ AM, its staff, management, or parent company, iHeartMedia Incorporated.
This is Dr. Michael Gargo. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following
Statements
commercial
made
messages,
during
the
this
show will
broadcast
return
regarding
shortly.
products or the
LTN
claims
streams
made about
live
specific
Monday through
products
Friday,
have
9
not
to
been
11
evaluated by the
a.m.
U.S.
Eastern
Food and
on
Drug
YouTube,
Administration.
Facebook,
Products and
and the
treatments
LTN
discussed are not
website.
intended
The
to
show also
diagnose,
airs
treat,
on
cure,
radio
or
coast
prevent
to coast,
disease. Make your
including
physician
Hawaii,
aware of all
Monday through
nutritional
Friday,
supplements
9 to
used and
11
immediately
a.m.
notify your
Eastern.
physician
Please
if
check
you have
your
any health
local
concern or
listings. We'll be
undiagnosed
right
sign
back.
or symptom. Let's Talk Nutrition is a health talk show that features scientists, authors, nutrition specialists, personal trainers, holistic healers, and experts in traditional, natural, and integrative medicine. Listen for a chance to win daily prizes and follow Let's Talk Nutrition on Facebook and
This is Dr.
Instagram
Michael
at
Gargo.
Let's
Thank
Talk
you for
Nutrition
watching
or
Let's
on
Talk
Twitter
Nutrition.
at
The
LTN
show will
Radio.
return
It's
shortly.
time for some inspiration. Tune in to get fit and healthy. It's time to talk about nutrition. Nutrition for your body, your mind, your spirit. It's time to talk about proper
This is Dr.
exercise,
Michael
stress
Gargo.
relief,
Thank you for
eating
watching
well,
Let's
and
Talk Nutrition.
supplementation
The
to
show will
help. Get
return
ready
shortly.
to take charge of your health because your health is your wealth and the wealth of those who care about and love you. It's time for Let's Talk Nutrition with Dr. Michael Gargo. Welcome to the show.
Good. Thank you for watching. Welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. If you just tuned in, thanks for a lot. Really appreciate your listenership and your viewership. And the first hour is talking about a study that's trending this morning, a story, rather, about a study, where on Puget Sound, they found that the mussels there contaminated with opioid residue. The pharmaceuticals, they make their way into the water supply, as do industrial chemicals. And it posed, I mean, honestly, I know it seems like an abstraction. It's not. Please don't think it is. It's not. It's real. I'm not a conspiracy theorist. You know me. Many of you know me quite well. I don't subscribe to those, and I'm constantly checking Gary on that and say, man, you know, I don't.
You are the total opposite of a conspiracy theorist.
It takes a lot to. No, I just don't go there, and I don't like overreacting to things. But this business about the water being contaminated, the soil and the air. I mean, my God, it is. And there are people walking around and say it's a fiction. It's all fake. Really? No, it's not. I got to live here too, you know, on this planet. I'm just saying, please do your due diligence. I try to help people. They don't have time. This is what I do for a living, and I'll do the research for them, and that's what we do on the show. Trying to put a spotlight on things and speaking truth to power. Sometimes it's an inconvenient truth, but you know what? That's okay. Let it be inconvenient and uncomfortable. That's all right. I know that this is the Memorial Day weekend edition of Let's Talk Nutrition. What's the start date for summer?
21st.
June 21 will be the beginning of summer. You know, we won't be long. We'll be there a little less than a month from now. And summertime, that's a good time. This is when we're with family and friends. And like this holiday, I know this isn't summer, but Memorial Day, we're going to be with friends and family. And it's like you're going to have a holiday barbecue, and we're going to enjoy each other's company, and all those enticing aromatic smells wafting off the grill. It smells so great. Man, I love that smell. Right? It's sort of, for me, though, that's like putting a kid in the local, little grocery store where they have all the penny candy and making him or her sit there and they can't buy any. It's terrible. That's how I feel. I can't eat any of that food on that grill, all the meat and whatnot. It's a wonderful occasion, but unbeknownst to many, there lurks a serious health risk in the food-scented barbecue smoke permeating the air, believe it or not. And I'm talking about polycyclic aromatic carbons, and then you have to worry about heterocyclic amines. I wrote 2 articles, part 1 and part 2, on the serious health risks associated with grilling. You'll find them at my website at letstalknutrition.com. Grilling is fine, but it is perilous. There are dangers. These heterocyclic amines and these polycyclic aromatic carbons, bad news. And when the meat, these muscle meats, cooking them at high temperatures, you get all this cross-linking going on with the proteins and sugars, molecules, and whatnot. And even the aromatic smoke from the grill, very dangerous. Being a chef, being a cook, working in these places where they're grilling all the time, very dangerous. It's not a benign job. They put themselves at risk. Read my articles. You'll see. Everything is referenced. If you ever come across an article and a person is making all kind of claims and they don't cite any references, you need to just use that as to start a fire somewhere, that paper. If you're reading a paper article, a hard copy of something, No references, something wrong. Everything I write there are references all the time. I've never written an article, published anything without reference. How do you do that? How can you? That means you know everything. You don't have to reference anybody. Really? You're that okay. All right, good for you. Not me. I'm not that smart. I have to reference things for people. It's so you can go look my work, check my work. We invite you to do that.
You can reach us at 877-897-8255. That's 877-897-TALK. Please follow us and subscribe to us on YouTube at Let's Talk Nutrition. Follow us on Facebook at Let's Talk Nutrition and on Instagram at Let's Talk Nutrition.
Ellen Kamhi is my guest. Ellen's been a nurse. She's has all kinds of different credentials. She's been on my show. She's an educator for Country Life Vitamins. Always nice to have you on. Happy Memorial Day weekend, Ellen. Nice to see you again.
Thank you so much. Happy to be here, Michael.
Let me see now. I would say I would give myself at least a 7 in 10 chance odds that at your residence you have ways to filter your water.
Oh, absolutely.
I should have said 100%.
I have to say. I have another residence in Oyster Bay, New York, and the water is actually much better there. But in Florida, it's particularly bad because of the low water table and the heavy use of pesticides and herbicides.
Thank you, Ellen. What kind of system do you have at home?
Well, like I always tell everybody, the nicer the nice, the higher the price. So since I live in a condo, I can't filter the whole building, right? So I can only do my house. So then what you want to do, what I have a shower filter, and if I'm going to take a bath, I'll fill it from the shower, and I have one on the kitchen sink for my drinking and cooking water. Where I have my own home, I do the whole house, but you have to not connect in, let's say, watering the lawn and the washing machine,
right,
because you're really going to be spending a lot of money on filtration.
What do you have, at your residence in the condo, what, are you using some sort of charcoal system on the faucet or what? What are you doing there?
Yeah, I use a special system. It's from a man who develops his own. He's actually in West Palm Beach, and he has several systems. He also has one that collects the moisture out of the air, which is interesting, and then filters it and also swirls it in sort of a sacred swirl, which is really nice as well because it energizes the water, and you can really taste the difference. So, yeah, charcoal filters can be useful. The problem with the ones that actually use a lot of water, like the reverse osmosis, they're better at getting some of those hydrocarbons you were discussing in the barbecue segment out.
Yeah.
It's just that you have to use so much water to get any drinkable water. So you have to balance, your budget with how clean you want your water to be. And like everything else, the nicer the nice, the higher the price.
So
I always tell everybody to look for the smallest micron size they can afford.
Okay. So when you change the filters, can you look at the filter to see how contaminated it got from being installed?
Yes, you can. Most filters that you purchase will have an inner filter that you change once a year,
and you can actually see how
in the home,
and then you can actually see
with the shower filter as well.
And then you can actually see how much it caught, how much pollutant.
Well, of certain things, there are some things that are actually more deadly. What you're going to see are the things that have a residue.
Right. There are things that
you're
don't.
You're not going to see some of the really terrible hydrocarbon compounds that are in the water because they don't have a scent or a particulate matter that you can actually see.
Okay. Well, my instinct told me that you had, and I didn't know. I just took a chance. I was right. I'm shocked. No, I'm not.
Want to get at the core issue?
I'm Joy McCarthy, holistic nutritionist, and I expect more from my multivitamin. I've researched many vitamins, and what's truly different about Every Woman's One Daily from New Chapter is that it's fermented with probiotics and whole foods and gentle even on an empty stomach. Every Woman's One Daily helps you feel good every day. giving you immune, energy, and stress support, and nutrients for bone and heart health. You will notice a difference. Every Woman's One Daily recently won the Best Multivitamin Award, and I love that it's non-GMO project verified. Discover the wisdom of nature with New Chapter.
Whether you spend your free time on a treadmill, under a car, or in your garden, if your active lifestyle leaves you sore, Body Vigor's Inflammaforce may be exactly what you need. Inflammaforce has a natural herb blend that acts as an anti-inflammatory to help maintain healthy joint and mobility support. There are standardized herbs like white willow, boswellia, turmeric, ginger, and devil's claw. The vegetarian capsule promotes easy digestion and a fast-acting dissolve process. Inflammaforce includes a proprietary enzyme herbal blend full of antioxidants and flavonoids that target pain and inflammation throughout the body. Body Vigor's Inflammaforce contains ingredients that support normal, healthy joint flexibility and function, builds healthy tissue, and helps with your recovery process. So if you're tired of sore joints and inflamed muscles, Body Vigor's Inflammaforce is your answer. Purchase Inflammaforce.
Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. As I said in the first segment of the show today, there are, just as there are junk foods, there are junk supplements. And many of these junk supplements, many of you know this already, but many of these junk supplements are sold at a price that it's very enticing for people, right? They get seduced by the price. And these junk supplements have artificial ingredients and inferior raw materials are being used to make them as well. So, you know, at the end of the day, these off-brand supplements at a cheaper price, don't go there. And quit buying your supplements where you buy your lawn and garden supplies. Please. You say, well, it's a one-stop shop. I can buy my Toro lawnmower and get my supplements too. Really? Okay. Ellen Kamhi is my guest. And Country Life Vitamins, no such thing there as junk supplements, right, Ellen?
Obvious carcinogens, all kinds of coloring agents, FD and C dyes, right in what they put in those vitamins, as well as the lowest level of each nutrient, just like you pointed out.
I know. We don't have to worry about that at Country Life Vitamins, do we?
Well, of course, there's several good brands on the market, and Country Life has been one of the best brands on the market since 1972. And many people take supplements. About 71% of adults actually take supplements. And, it's a big job to choose which one you want because there are so many choices.
Well, you're absolutely right. I was just writing a statement or an article. I can't get into what its purpose, but I cited that statistic about supplement use, and I have the latest numbers on supplement use from the Council for Responsible Nutrition. They report their annual survey, their 2017 annual survey on dietary supplements. They found that 76% of Americans, more than 170 million, take dietary supplements, right? And they found in that same survey, Ellen, that among supplement use among all ages, with 74% of adults 18 to 34, 75% of adults 35 to 45, and 80% of adults 55 years of age and older take dietary supplements. That's a lot of people, right?
It really is. And that's why at Country Life, who's been selling supplements since 1977, so many decades of in-house manufacturing, right there in the own plant, not that they just make a label and have someone else make it. So we watch what goes into it. And there's a lot of choices, like there's a one-a-day, there's gender-specific for men and women, or age-specific for, let's say, people that are older or younger, and for children, for prenatal. And then there's many that are completely whole food-based, where it's actually kind of farm-to-table supplements. So all of those things are available depending on what someone wants.
Mm-hmm. Are you a fan of multiples?
For an overall, there's a lot of good research on multiples. There's also research showing that it isn't helpful, but there's some very, very interesting research on multiples. You're not going to always get the highest amount of something that's needed, but if you're only going to take one thing, then it could definitely be a good choice.
The studies on multiple vitamins where I won't mention any doctors' names here. I'm not in the mood to be throwing people under the bus. I don't want to do that. Several physicians, prominent, they will appear on CBS show, NBC, ABC, network, cable, and they go on there and they say, well, these multiples are a waste of time. They don't cure anything. And they go on and on about that.
They do cure anything. That would be illegal to say a vitamin cured a disease.
Well, no, I'm saying that the
FTC regulations.
You're misunderstanding I know. You're misunderstanding what I'm saying. These doctors go on and say that that's what is being claimed.
Right.
And then they say, well, they don't cure anything. And they don't cure cancer. Well, of course they don't. A multiple was never designed or intended to. So they use these straw man arguments to knock down the use of a multiple or any vitamin for that matter. There's one doctor in particular who's very bright, and he just hands down. He said there's not one dietary supplement that's worth the darn. None. Zero. And I'm thinking, really? He said there's no research, and he knows better than this.
There's so much research.
There are thousands, tens of thousands of studies.
But you do want to read your ingredients. Like, for instance, in either your multiple or even a single nutrient, vitamin E, are you getting D, L tocopherol? You have to look with a magnifying glass if you're older for a little teeny L there, because that means it's a synthetic kind of vitamin E that actually destroys your cell membranes because it makes your cell membranes weaker. So in some cases, it actually is the wrong thing to do. You have to be educated or go with a company such as Country Life that really takes the time to put in only the best of each nutrient.
Okay.
Like in terms of the Bs, are you getting methylated Bs? Mm-hmm. Like methylcobalamin for B12 and methylfolate for folic acid. What kind of iron is it? Is it the kind of iron that breaks apart membranes, such as ferrous sulfate, very dangerous form of iron, and unfortunately it's the one that's handed out even in commercial prenatals.
Mm-hmm. Listen to what Ellen has to say. She's very informed and very thorough, and she uses research, evidence-based arguments. A while back, I'll give you an example of how certain individuals, physicians, maybe in particular at times, will attack the use of supplements. There was an article that appeared, and the title of it was, "Multiple Vitamins Are at Best a Waste of Money, Johns Hopkins Doctors Say." That's what they claimed. I'll come back, I'll tell you about that and why I take such issue with such statements.
Almost 52% of men experience erectile dysfunction and benign prostatic hyperplasia. If you've had challenges with virility, sexual health, or low energy, Body Vigor's Alpha Extension may be the answer for you. Body Vigor's Alpha Extension can help revitalize your alpha male and extend your love. Our formula is one of the highest quality nutraceuticals available, formulated to support the processes involved in promoting a healthy male sex drive, energy, and stamina. Alpha Extension has 2 powerful herbal blends, Virilla Max, which focuses on male sexual health, and T-Pump Activator, which helps balance your testosterone levels. Revitalize your alpha male with Body Vigor's Alpha Extension, exclusively available on Amazon.com.
This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. Ellen Kamhi is my guest in this portion of the show, talking about dietary supplementation generally, but specifically taking a look at Country Life offerings and the use of multis, and we'll get into that. And I just want to make clear that there are those out there in the world that don't think supplementation is all that good an idea. I'm not afraid to talk about that. In the Annals of Internal Medicine, there was an article that appeared. There were 3 articles in that particular issue addressing the role of vitamin and mineral supplements for preventing, they said, the occurrence or progression of chronic diseases. And a quote from the editorial said, quote, "Most supplements do not prevent chronic disease or death. Their use is not justified and they should be avoided," close quote. I agree with the first part of the sentence. Most supplements do not prevent chronic disease or death. I agree with that because they're not intended to do that. Not justified and should be avoided. They don't know what they're talking about, with all due respect. They're saying there's no research. There are thousands and thousands of articles. Stop it. Those doctors know better. And there was a whole crew of them. They ought to be ashamed of themselves for making those They know better than that. Dr. Kamhi, welcome back. The multiples from Country Life, they have a line, the Max products. Those are pretty good for men and women, right?
Well, what I like about Max is that, you don't have to take a lot of pills. If you want a pure, real food, organic, whole food vitamin, then Country Life offers real food organics, but then you're not going to get the higher dosage per pill, so you're going to need to take, 3 or 4 kind of extra pills. But yeah, the Max is a wonderful line because there's separate for men and women, and it has the special kind of B that I discussed, coenzyme B, which is really well absorbed and brings your internal B levels measurably higher. You can actually get a blood test and find that after you're taking the Max for men or Max for women, that's going to happen. And, people do, why do you think they're spending so much money on vitamins? Well, they feel better when they take them, and there's a reason for that. If you're deficient and you start taking a multi, that fills in that little space in your Krebs cycle that creates energy. Maybe manganese was missing. because it's not in the food you eat, or molybdenum, some small amount that can really trigger those metabolic processes to move forward. We're not saying it cures a disease. It just keeps you more energetic and feeling better.
Mm-hmm. I was looking at the document you sent me. The Max line also has vegetarian and vegan renditions, right?
That's true, because some people make a commitment to veganism. By the way, I can honor that. It's almost like an emotional, psychological, religious kind of focus if people do not want to touch anything from an animal. And then we can debate if that's natural for humans or not. I actually feel not. I personally have raised my own animals, slaughtered them myself, loved them when they were born, and loved them when they became part of me and my family in a very real sense. So I'm not a strict vegan, although I think it can be useful therapeutically. But there are issues. There are vitamin deficiencies that can occur if you're a strict vegan long term. But honoring that commitment, Country Life has vegan and vegan support nutrients because it fills in those things like methionine, which is an amino acid linked to the detoxification function within our liver. And what happens is very often vegans are low in methionine, as well as in other things like conjugated linoleic acid. And most people know about B12. So they even use a methylated B12, which really gets into the cells really easily. But they will honor, for instance, vitamin D. Most vitamin D, the good kind, like D3, most of that is called cholecalciferol, and it's often sourced from something like lanolin. Well, we don't kill the sheep. I just went to a sheep shearing last week because, I'm active in farm life.
Really?
And we had a sheep shearing.
Oh,
you
wow.
actually make lanolin by soaking sheep wool, but vegans don't want to use that because although you didn't kill the sheep, it's from an animal part.
Yeah.
So Country Life would honor that in their vegan
Sure,
form.
I got it. I get it. And so there's vegetarian and vegan support for that. And then you have Country Life's Core Daily One. What is that?
Well, that includes organic fermented whole food. I would say, this is the one I really take personally because I think it's a great combination of adding in that pure organic sort of farm-to-table whole food blend along with amounts of the nutrients that you might want as an isolate, such as the coenzyme B, some aloe vera, which is a wonderful herb that helps with digestion and absorption. And it's also that one tablet, right? So you're not taking like 3 or 4. Mm-hmm. So that's a really good choice.
Ellen, what do you make of fermentation? What's your take on it?
Fermentation can be very helpful. Let's look at this. Michael. Your grandmother and mine, and if someone's in Asia, their grandmothers too, all ate fermented food. So whether you call it kimchi or natto if you're in Japan, or sauerkraut if you're from Eastern European descent, and Native Americans also made, certain fermentations out of cornmeal. So we're seeing all kinds of fermented products. And then when we study it now with the gut-brain association, which is very big in the holistic field right now, we're looking at the fact that to establish healthy gut bacteria, which maintains health, fermentation is really a great support.
My dad was of Eastern European descent, came from Poland, so sauerkraut was a big deal around the house. It was kind of interesting. One night, of course, my mom was from Italy, Italian immigrant. It was mostly Mediterranean, but once in a while, my dad would get my mom to make these Eastern European dishes. Sauerkraut was a big deal around the house.
Right.
Yeah, so I like sauerkraut a lot. You alluded to the Real Food Organics line. That's been out for a good while now. What do they mean by as opposed to fake food?
Okay, well, that's really good. Now, that probably is what they were going for, so great that you picked up on that. But, it has a USDA organic certificate on it. And to have that, if something says on it made with organic ingredients, you can say that if you have 70% of certified organic.
Right.
to get that USDA organic certificate, it has to be over 95% totally organic.
You know,
so you're going to get a lower amount, however, of some of the nutrients per serving because it's full food.
I don't know. My first teachers were the nuns. They were I've had a lot of teachers and professors. I mean, and some world famous. I'm just telling you, the nuns were the best. And what I learned from the nuns, 1 and 1 is 2. When you say something is something, it should be that something, right? And they hedge. I don't like the way they do that. Is it organic or is it not organic? Not 50%, not 60%. Is it 100% or not? You know?
Almost 52% of men experience erectile dysfunction and benign prostatic hyperplasia. If you've had challenges with virility, sexual health, or low energy, Body Vigor's Alpha Extension may be the answer for you. Body Vigor's Alpha Extension can help revitalize your alpha male and extend your love. Our formula is one of the highest quality nutraceuticals available, formulated to support the processes involved in promoting a healthy male sex drive, energy, and stamina. Alpha Extension has 2 powerful herbal blends, Virilla Max, which focuses on male sexual health, and T-Pump Activator, which helps balance your testosterone levels. Revitalize your alpha male with Body Vigor's Alpha Extension, exclusively available on Amazon.com.
This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Here's the LTN health question of the day. You see how I can frame this for you. Makes sense. In order for, let's say, a dietary supplement to be USDA organic certified, okay, to have that USDA organic logo on it, and it has, if Gary can find it, it looks like that, Gary. It's on that. It's on that one slide. In order for a supplement to get that kind of certification, this is a true or false question. The product has to be 100% organic. All the ingredients in there have to be organic. In other words, the product, hands down, full stop, 100% organic. Is that statement true or false? In order for a supplement to receive the USDA organic certification, the product must be 100% organic. All ingredients must be organic. 100%. Full stop. True or false? Guess if you don't know. You got a 50-50 chance. Just guess. Here's the number to call to be a winner.
877-897-8255. That's 877-897-TALK.
Ellen, welcome back. So the Real Food Organics is organically certified. What does organic, without giving the answer, when they say what do they need to do? What cannot be used in growing of organic crop? What can't they do?
Well, I am so glad you asked that question because there's something I want to share. Let me ask you this. I love this contest, by the way, and I don't want to give away the answer. Those of you who listened carefully know. However, can we discuss, Michael, I'm asking you this, something in the news right now that does have to do with organic, and that is the proposed farm bill, which is now in Congress, and how that would affect everything in terms of organic growing. It's huge.
Explain.
Regulations would be changed tremendously in a way that would be really supportive of agricultural farming, big ag, with more pesticides, more glyphosate, less regulation, and would decrease the strength of the organic certification.
Well, I'm not in favor of that, but we'll see. We have people calling. We'll see if we get somebody to give us the right answer. The question is, in order for a supplement to receive the USDA organic certification, it has to be totally organic. All the ingredients organic, 100% full stop. Is that statement true or false?
Right, and the question you asked is even for organic things to be certified organic. Let's say in the field, we're not even talking about a vitamin.
Right.
Yes, there's changes in regulations that would allow more spraying and still maintaining an organic certification.
Country like
that is questionable, just like you're bringing up with your great question there.
Absolutely. Yearly inspection from the USDA Country Life is certified USDA organic facility. The facility has to be of a certain condition. It has to meet certain criteria to get that kind of certification. And so you should rest assured that Country Life Vitamins, their facilities are USDA organic certified. I saw something in that Real Food Organics line. They said in this one slide that you sent me, said to make 1 pound of finished product for that Real Food Organics line, 8 pounds of starting materials are needed. 8 pounds of real food, right?
That is true. And also, it is, I believe, might be the only, and I don't know about that, I haven't read everyone's label, but I will say Real Food Organics actually has certified 2 servings of whole fruits and vegetables based on ORAC value, and also 4 servings of fruits and vegetables in the prenatal and ultimate. So that is a lot of verified, totally organic whole food that you're getting in the Real Food Organic supplement.
In the Real Food Organics line, they have Your One, Y-O-U-R, Your One. They have the Women's Daily Nutrition, the Men's Daily Nutrition, Prenatal Daily Nutrition, and Ultimate Daily Nutrition in that Real Food Organics line, sold in fine health stores throughout the United States, and those that are trying to be fine.
That's a good one.
yeah, they're coming along, which in your daily supplement protocol, what are the 2 or 3 things that you feel in your mind you must take every day, or 1 or 2 things that you say, I got to take this no matter what?
Okay, well, me personally,
yes, you.
I really like magnesium. In particular, I like a glycinate or glycinate form rather than an oxide form of magnesium, because even if you're eating organic, unfortunately, the soils have been so depleted of magnesium that they're often lacking. And when we measure a red blood cell magnesium, that's how you have to ask your doctor to measure it in your body to see if you have enough. Very often it's low, particularly in people who do have some kind of illness.
Okay, it's interesting. My one producer likes magnesium too. I wanted to point out the Country Life Core Daily 1. Is that the one where they use organic fermented whole foods as well?
Yes. Is that, but the Core Daily is not registered as an organic product because it also has regular vitamins in there, while the Real Food Organic just has the organic food in it. So you're going to have to take more capsules per serving.
I gotcha. All right. Well, by the way, only the Real Food Organic, only brand to have fruits and vegetables equivalency. What does that mean, Ellen?
Well, that means where we're talking about this has to be, a certified and measured amount that lists how many fruits and vegetables are you getting by taking the recommended dose.
Okay.
And that is really hard to get. You have to go through a lot of testing procedures.
Gotcha.
Country Life also has a 5 on the Clean Label regulatory review, which is really says that you're saying what's in there.
Let's go to Newport Richie. Lynn, what's the answer, true or false?
I think it's false.
That's right. It doesn't have to be 100% pure organic, all ingredients, to be labeled as USDA organic. They can go up to 70%. I don't know. If you're going to tell me something is something, let it be something. 100%.
You can say made with organic.
There you go. But they can have 70% organic ingredients and still get the USDA organic certification. Congratulations, Lynn. Have a wonderful Memorial Day weekend. Same to you, Ellen. We appreciate you very much. Your health is your wealth.